Hey everyone, welcome back to my vlog channel. So, I didn't vlog over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for obvious reasons. And then the next weekend was New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So, didn't vlog those either because Sean had both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, which I feel like has literally never happened before. So we took full advantage of it, which has never been heard of either. So yeah, we kind of just took some time to just be with each other, which again was just it was so nice. So anyway, didn't vlog. But what I thought I could do was do a little sit down chit chat, like kind of catch up sort of video, do some makeup, because I honestly have not, I got ready, or I like did my makeup a couple of days ago, but other than that, I honestly haven't done much in like 2 weeks, which feels like it kind of makes me feel guilty because I am one of those people that kind of guilts myself into not giving myself like self-care and things like that. So anyway, we're gonna sit down, do some makeup, and I thought it would be kind of a fun thing to do in the vlog channel because all that's been on here is just vlogs, which, you know, obviously it's the vlog channel. It's what I wanted it to be. But also, I feel like on this channel we can do things like this where we just kind of sit down, do some makeup, and chat. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I have some tea. Check out this mug. Look how cute this is. I got this obviously around Halloween. Don't know why I was about to tell you about that. Very clearly got this around Halloween time. It's a freaking candy corn mug, and it has like a little topper, so it's like perfect for keeping your tea scorching hot. And then it also has this little spoon that's got jack-o'-lantern on it. So I hope you all had a good holiday, good Christmas, good New Year's. What did you guys end up doing? Because I basically, like, on Christmas, I just kind of went to my mom's. That was it for Christmas. And then New Year's was just kind of me and Sean hanging out. And honestly, like every year, every New Year's, since I've been with Sean, honestly, since like forever for me, because I'm not a big, like, I don't really party. And I don't mean that in like a I don't party kind of way. I just mean like, you know, I'm very introverted and I like to be home with, you know, like my person and just kind of hang out. So that's what I usually end up doing for New Year's, and that's what we did this year. Just kind of hung out, played video games, and just kind of did things that we wanted to do. So I feel like another reason that I wanted to do kind of like a catch-up video was because some decisions have been made, and you know, I'm sure if you follow the vlog channel, then you follow the art channel. So you might already know if you watched the 2021 bloopers video, because usually at the end of those I do like a little thank you so much kind of thing. And so at the end of this year's, I was talking about how things are probably going to change for my art channel, and I'm probably going to try to change the direction of the channel, because the direction that it's been is just, it's a small box that I've put myself in. And I think I've been in this box for so long because I've honestly just been afraid that if I tried anything else, like if I put a toe out of the box, that, you know, people wouldn't care and that my channel would just fall apart. So I've just never done it because I've been afraid that things will just fall apart. But I think this is the year, like, for some reason, I think it was like either the day before Christmas or like the 23rd. But I just randomly, I was, you know, at the shop just kind of working on stuff, and I just was like, I'm done. This is it. Like, it was honestly kind of weird. And then I started posting about it like immediately on my Instagram in a series of pictures of my shoes, like just pictures of my feet. I was kind of just not ranting, but like going off about how, you know, I've been feeling about working with resin and how I kind of just feel a little bit trapped, and that I think 2022 is going to be the year that I break out of the box I've put myself in. And it's weird because, like I said, I've been afraid of doing this for a long time. And I've wanted so badly, like so badly, to stop working with resin. You know, I love what I do, and this is like my dream. So I was afraid that I would lose my dream. But anyway, on this day, I decided out of nowhere that I was gonna go for it, because I think I've let my fear of things falling apart, like, sort of, you know, take control, and sort of like control my channel in a weird way. And it's not that I like all of a sudden don't care if my channel falls apart. Like, if that happens, I will be devastated. But I also think that, as terrifying as it is, I do think that sometimes things can fall apart, like things can end, so that other things can begin, some hopefully better things. So if whatever happens, hopefully it'll open the door to open so many more doors, you know, like so many doors. So many doors are closed for me right now because I'm working with resin, and, you know, because it's something where, you know, I have to wear a respirator and, you know, be in a very ventilated space. And there are so many things that you have to do to work with resin safely. And I want to do those things. If I were, you know, working with resin, I want to do those things because I'm showing other people how to do something. So I want to be doing it safely so that other people do it safely as well. And, you know, there's no problem with that. It's just that it makes me not able to, like, I've always wanted to try to stream or do like live streams, you know what I mean? And to do that, I would want to talk to you guys. And like, what's the point of doing a live stream if I can't even talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, working with resin is like, you know, you have to be all in it. Your attention is on it the whole time. You could have like a chemical reaction or whatever. And also I have a respirator on, so you guys wouldn't even be able to hear me because it's so muffled, you know. And also I named my channel Artsy Madwoman because my original idea for the entire, you know, channel and page of Artsy Madwoman was to do art, not just resin. Like, I'm not resin madwoman. I am artsy madwoman. And I really just, I started working with resin. I thought it was really cool, and I just got so swept up in it. And, you know, so many other people thought it was really cool. Also, when I started my channel and started working with resin, I literally knew nothing about it. And so over the years, I've learned so much about it. I learned it from you guys commenting and telling me and teaching me, because I feel like a lot of people might view my channel as like me teaching you guys things, but honestly, I have learned so much from you guys, from my comment section. And I'm so grateful for it. Anyway, over the year or two that I've been working with resin, I've learned a lot about it. And, you know, resin is a really cool material to work with. But it's also a really dangerous material to work with. And obviously, like, it's chemicals, and you're mixing chemicals together, and you can have dangerous reactions. And I'm sure if you guys work with resin, you may have, like, heard of somebody else having a, you know, crazy reaction. Like, I've had my own, like, things just smoking, and that is so it's so dangerous. And a little fact about me is that I am, like, I'm terrified of like medical things, like medical situations, and like getting sick and things like that. And I've learned that, you know, resin can be like dangerous if you don't work with it correctly. Like, if you're not safe about how you work with it, you know, you can have some like medical conditions later on down the line. And so for me, that's just, you know, it's always been in the back of my mind. You know, like, I had a full face respirator and everything. So anyway, that's just always been something in the back of my mind. And I know, obviously, like, you can work with it safely, but just knowing that has always been, like, you know, in the back of my mind, just kind of nagging. And, you know, and like I said before, my dream for this channel was to be just about art, just art in general, all different kinds of things. And then I just somehow got, if you hear Sean talking, he's working in the other room. He works from home sometimes. So anyway, I just kind of got swept up in just being resin and all the things that I've learned about it. I just kind of want to walk away from it, and I've wanted to walk away from it for so long, and I've just been so afraid. And I know I've said that like 1,000 times, and I'm gonna try to stop saying it. So anyway, 2022 is the year. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. I'm currently waiting for something to get delivered. I mean, probably not today, but hopefully it's going to get delivered tomorrow. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you, because I did say it on Instagram, but in case you didn't say it on Instagram, I want to get into tufting. And if you've never heard of that or you don't know what it is, it's like making rugs or like wall hangings. I think you can even make like garments and clothing and things like that. Like, it's just, it looks so freaking cool because it's like this, you get like a tufting gun, and it's this thing that literally is like, it's just this big metal thing and big metal tool, and it's like this little pair of scissors from what I can tell. It's like this little pair of scissors that like comes out and snips the yarn. It looks so cool, and you can like make whatever you want. Oh, I love working with arts where it's just like complete creative freedom. And so like you can make a rug of anything that you want. So it's like you get this fabric and you stretch it out on this frame. I don't know why I'm telling you all about this right now, because you're gonna see a video about it soon, hopefully. Anyway, so you can draw anything onto this fabric and then like do the tufting into it and make a rug. I could draw anything and make a rug. Stop it! I'm so excited. So anyway, I invested in a tufting gun, and I say invested because it is expensive. But I'm so excited about it. I literally, oh my god, Sean has seen me like talk about it so much. Like, I look it up on Instagram, other YouTube videos, like I am fully invested, literally and mentally. I'm so excited for this. Like, so what I want to do with my channel is, obviously with this tufting thing, I don't want to do just one video on it. Like, I kind of want to do like multiple videos on different arts and sort of like not master them, but I want to learn more arts. So like with the tufting, I want to, you know, obviously I'll introduce you guys to the tools and like the, you know, basically it's going to be learning with me how to do a thing, unless you already know how to do it. But yeah, we're basically gonna learn how to do this together. And then I want to go to like a glass blowing place and maybe do some glass blowing. That would be so cool. I've always wanted to do glass blowing. I've been looking into like electroforming, I think it is. And somebody commented somewhere, probably on the bloopers video, to look into, I think it's Jesmonite or something like that, which claims to be like a resin alternative, like an eco-friendly resin alternative, which I emailed them with some questions because I'm just a crazy person. And I wanted some clarification on some stuff. So anyway, I was looking into that, and I might do a video about that. So anyway, I want to not be a resin channel. I feel like right now my art channel is considered a resin channel. I don't want that. I'm like so sick of it. And I feel trapped. So I'm excited to break out of my own box that I put myself in. And I'm just so excited about it. So I thought I owed you guys a little bit of you know, a little more information, I guess, rather than just pictures of my shoes on Instagram telling you guys that I am gonna do this. So I feel like I haven't worked on anything in forever. So are you guys like, let me know if you're New Year's resolution kind of people, because I am not usually, really, because for me it's like if I set a New Year's resolution, it feels like one of those things, and if you are a New Year's resolution kind of person, totally, like, I understand why. Like, it makes total sense. And, you know, this isn't like a, you know, anything against being, you know, a New Year's resolution kind of person, or anything against your resolutions. So anyway, for me, it feels like something where I'm saying, like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow kind of thing. Like, oh, in 2022, I want to do this. Like, I'm more of like a hands-on, like, I have to do it right now. It's very annoying sometimes in certain situations. And I also, I don't I don't like giving myself a time frame for something, because I feel like if I say, like, oh, in 2022 I want to do this, this, and this, then that's sort of, in my mind, for me personally, it feels like I'm giving that thing that I want to do a time frame. And on one hand, it kind of stresses me out, because I'm like, okay, in 2022 I have to do this thing, and if I don't do it, then I failed. And then on the other hand, it's like, okay, well, I didn't do this thing in 2022, and so I have failed. So I don't know, it's just kind of a not for me sort of thing. But if it is for you and you have a New Year's resolution, let me know what it is down in the comments. Because, like, technically I do have New Year's resolutions. It's just, I guess I don't, like, call them that, I suppose. Like, I have goals. But, you know, there are goals that are just kind of continuing. And I don't know, I'm excited. Like, I am so proud of myself for making this decision about my art channel. Like, I will not shut up about it, and I'm so sorry, because I'm so proud of myself. That, I guess, is my New Year's resolution, if I had to have one, is to branch out to different arts and become an art channel. I want to evolve into the magical art channel that I'm destined to be, and I know it. Anyway, I also want to do, like, live streaming, and I know I kind of mentioned that earlier. I want to do Twitch, possibly. Like, I was like to Sean the other day, I was like, how cool would it be to have a Twitch channel where, like, someone does, like, art, like, different arts. Like, today we're gonna do tufting, today we're gonna do clay, like pottery or whatever, and it's like a live stream, and, like, we can, you know, hang out and do art together. Or because another love of my life is video games, honestly. So I thought, well, how cool would it be to have a channel where you do art and video games, or we could just chit chat and hang out. Like, it just sounds so cool. It sounds so cool. I love Twitch personally. Like, I love watching other people on Twitch, and I just thought it'd be really cool to possibly make my own community on there. Maybe bring you guys over there. Are you guys down for that? I do already have, like, a Twitch channel. And thank you so much to the 16 people that are already following it. Hi, love you guys. Because I don't know if I've ever really, like, talked about the fact that I made a Twitch channel. Nothing is on it. Like, I've never gone live on it before. But it's probably linked somewhere, like in my link tree or something, and that's how they found it. But anyway, I do have one. I will link my Twitch channel down in the description if you guys want to go follow it. And I'll obviously update you guys on when and if and when. You know what? I'm gonna cut the if out, because I really want to do it, and I think it would be amazing to do it. So when I will update you when I plan on starting that. So I'm excited for 2022. Like, I want to branch out. I want to evolve. I feel like I have just been, oh, I forgot to use the primer. But I don't know. I just feel like I've been so limited. I've limited myself to just doing these things. Not anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Like, I'm literally hype about 2022 and the things that I want to do. I'm going to change my battery and be right back. All right, new battery. We are back. You guys, look at this palette. Sean got it for me for Christmas. Devious Place is literally one of my all-time favorite makeup brands. I literally, anything that I've ever gotten from them, obsessed. I can't. I just love it. And so I think he actually told me that they had, like, a mystery thing. So it was like they sent you a palette that was like a mystery palette. Like he didn't know what palette I was getting, which I kind of love because that's risky. I have quite a few of their palettes already, so I could have gotten a repeat, which I would have been totally fine with because, again, love all of their stuff. I definitely would have used it, but luckily I did get one that I did not have. Oh, look at this blue in here. I can't. And what's so cool about their stuff is that, like, for me, it's very versatile. Like, these pans are humongous as well. But a lot of their, like, shimmery shades I will use as highlighters because they're just so pretty. So pretty. Like, who the frick said you only had to use it as an eyeshadow? So something else about, like, what another contributing factor to making the decision to kind of like walk away from resin was that I feel like in 2021, let me just say this really quick. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and my soul. Thank you so much for being here for, like, through everything that I had to do in 2021. Like, 2021 for me was a pretty difficult year. Like, I had to pivot a lot as far as, like, you know, my channel and, like, the things I was doing. Like, there was a period of time during, I think, October where I was not working with resin at all, and that was because at the beginning of the year I was working in the warehouse, or, you know, a space that I was calling the warehouse, and in September and October, I think, I had to leave the warehouse, and I know I haven't, like, talked about that at all, and it's because I don't want it to seem any sort of way that it's not, but it did suck, and it was painful and not the funnest process. So anyway, I did have to pivot a lot this year, so I appreciate you guys that watched those videos, even though they were a little different and not as, like, maybe upbeat as I normally am. I am in, you know, another, like, Apotheca space right now. But back to what I was what my point was that I feel like with my resin videos, all of my eggs, like, I put them all in one basket, and that basket wasn't super sturdy. And I did see the basket kind of, like, break a little bit last year when I had to move like my workspace to a different space, and I kind of saw, like, oh my god, like I said, like, all of my eggs are in one basket, so if something, like, even the smallest thing, like having to move my workspace happens, then I can't work with resin right now because I cannot. I know that I started my channel, like, in my apartment, but growth has happened. I've learned a lot, and I would never work with resin in my apartment ever again. Not for anything. And I just, you know, I didn't want to go back in time and, you know, forget all of the safety things that I've learned over the years. So, you know, working with it in my apartment again was just not a thing that was going to happen. So I just kind of saw, like, literally, even if the smallest thing happened, like, it would all fall apart. And I don't want that anymore. Like, I want to be on different platforms. Like, if something for some crazy reason happened to YouTube, like, I don't know what I would do. You know what I mean? I'd obviously pivot and find something else. Like, I would figure something out. Like, I wouldn't just kind of, like, roll over. It's definitely not me. But I want to branch out, and I want, you know, I've obviously seen other people, like, you know, business people talk about, like, don't invest all in one place kind of thing, because if that one thing were to not be a thing anymore, like, what are you gonna do? Because you've put all of your investment into that one thing. So I kind of want to, you know, I want to go to other platforms, and I want to do other things. And with rugs, because I feel like with my resin projects, I keep a lot of them because I don't want them to get thrown out or anything like that. Like, if I keep it, I know that I'm going to keep it and that it's going to be, like, displayed in my apartment or whatever. Like, it's going to be used. It's not going to get thrown out. So that's kind of why I keep a lot of my stuff. Plus, I kind of love a lot of it. So with the rugs, or any other art, maybe like pottery or whatever else we might get up to, I would probably sell a lot of it. Like, I could get my I would probably start with Etsy just because I've never built my own website, but maybe eventually, like if we enjoyed selling the art that I made, which just has always sounded so cool. But if that, you know, turned out good, like on Etsy, maybe I would build my own website. But anyway, probably start on Etsy and just see how like selling some of the things that I make in videos. I feel like that would be so cool. I'm just literally, I'm so pumped about the rug thing. I just will not shut up about it. Like, I want to make rugs for everything. I literally want to be covered in rugs. I don't know what it is, but I've lost my mind to rugs. Look at this baby. Look at this little baby. Are you a sweepy baby? Okay. So anyway, that was just another thing that I wanted to explain. All right, so I went ahead and did one eye, and now I'm back to do the other eye with you guys. Look at these other palettes that I got for Christmas. People just give me makeup. No complaints. But look at this palette. It's like a storybook, and then you open it, and it's got the eyeshadow shades inside. Super freaking adorable. So anyway, I feel like that was most of why I made that decision, and just kind of like explaining what I want to do in the future, like this coming year. Just like, I'm not gonna say that I'm so excited for the 100th time, but you already know. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Oh, also, if you have any suggestions, if you want to see me try something out, like I said, I want to, you know, when I introduce, like when I do a video on an art, like I don't want it to just be that one video, kind of like the videos where I was that I was doing in October, where we did like polymer clay and made, they're still out, I keep looking at them, those like those clay pumpkins. That was like, you know, just a standalone video because I was just scrambling for ideas. But so I want to, when I do these new things, I kind of want to, you know, like have multiple videos on these different arts. So if you have anything that you want to see me try, you want to see like a series of videos on, comment it down in the comments because I am taking suggestions. I'm so excited. Like I have a list in my phone of just different things that I want to get into. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. Like, also something I don't know why I wanted to say this, but just in case anybody is out there that is, you know, like afraid to make a really difficult decision, that they're not sure what's going to happen or what, you know, what this decision is going to mean for the future, like my decision. I guess that's why I'm sharing this. But anyway, I have obviously, like I've been saying, I wanted to make this decision, and I've always been afraid to, and I've been clinging on to something that isn't even like serving me. You know what I mean? Like I've said, working with resin has kept so many doors closed for me. But anyway, since I've made this decision, like since I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. 2022 is the year that I'm doing this, and I'm going to share it with my followers because I want it to be sort of like a real thing. Like I want to sort of like hold myself accountable to this decision, and by telling you guys like that, you know, I feel like you guys would be like, wait, is she working with resin again? That's really weird, because she said that she wasn't going to anymore for all these reasons that I just said. So I'm sort of like telling you guys is like holding myself accountable to this thing that I really want to do. Like, I think at this point I wouldn't even make the decision to go back, you know what I mean? But anyway, since I've made this decision, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I've been sleeping so well. And I've just been like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I've like found my spark again, and it's weird. Like I forgot in a weird way, like what it felt like to be like super excited, like genuinely super excited. And I don't want you guys to like, you know, if you were to look back at some of like the past videos, like in December, the resin videos, I don't want you to look at those and be like, oh, she's not happy in those videos. That's not true. It's just, I've forgotten what it feels like to, I don't know, just be so 100% like in on an idea and just being so excited about it. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that I had lost that, and I didn't realize that I had like forgot what that feels like. And since I made the decision, I've just felt so like a huge weight off of my shoulders. And I like, it's weird, like I've been sleeping better, like I feel like my whole mood is better. Like I just the whole year of 2021 was just so difficult, especially like the end, from October to the end has just been so difficult. I am The holidays are difficult for me, and they were made even more difficult this year. So this year has been very difficult, and I think I always turn to art, during like stressful times, and I think I haven't really been able to do that for a while. And so this whole time, like, from October to now has been difficult, and I haven't really been able to turn to art because I haven't been super like happy in it. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I have somewhere to, like, I don't know, be like super excited again. If that, I hope that makes any level of sense. But yeah, I don't know. I just, in case any of you are, facing a decision that you've wanted to make and you think that it's the right decision, you're just afraid of what might happen. I mean, obviously I don't want to convince you to make a decision that turns out badly, but I don't know. I want to like spread the like positive feeling and the courage to make difficult decisions that are better in the long run, if that makes sense. All right, so shadow is done. So I think I'm just gonna go off camera, put some lashes on, and then we'll come right back to you guys. All right, and we're back. Lashes are on, lipstick is on. This is another thing from Devious place that Sean got me. This lipstick, shut up. It's in Drama Queen, just in case you were wondering. And that is makeup done. I love it. I honestly haven't done something super like dark and sort of like, I don't know, vampire-y in a while, and I forgot how much I loved it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video and for being here in general. I am so eternally grateful for you guys, genuinely. I'm really excited for all the things that we're going to be doing in the future, and I really hope you guys are excited too. Like I said, links for things are down in the description. Check them out, like previous art videos, and my Twitch channel. So anyway, check the links down in the description because they're important things. And I'm so grateful if you click on them. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me literally everywhere. It is at Artsy Madwoman. I love you guys to absolute death, and I'll see you in the next video.